There'll be a point on your healing journey, healing from trauma, where you've got the hang of how your nervous system works, what its triggers are, what happens in your body around those triggers, and you've got some capacity to bring yourself back down, to utilize the strengths and the resources and techniques and approaches that help you bring the activation down again, help you come forward into presence again. When you've got a sense of that and some trust in that for yourself, you can start to interact with the trauma triggers a little bit differently. And if something comes in to your field at a small level, it might be time to let yourself consciously have a little bit of the experience. So the tendency is when the trigger comes in to want to move away from it or solve it or shut it down or shut yourself down. And that will have been the most appropriate response in certain past situations. However, if the trigger comes in at a small enough level and you feel there's enough resource around you, resource in your being, practice turning towards it just a little. Practice naming the feelings, tracking how the sensations that go with that move through your body. Notice as one set of sensations or one emotional landscape might resolve into the next with a different kind of charge, a different kind of tone, a different kind of feeling in your being. You can explore also with shifting attention a little towards something stabilizing in your environment and back into something that the process that's unfolding inside. But this also is a really important part of the healing journey. And day-to-day life will provide plenty of opportunities. So you've got to know that you've got enough understanding of your nervous system in place and resource to bring your activation down and bring your presence forward when you need to. You've got to know that the trigger you're working with and the response to it is at a small enough level, not to overwhelm, but to be processed, to be seen by your conscious self and held within your body space, not to undo it. And then you have an opportunity to turn towards it, to tend inwards, to let yourself have it, to bring kind seeing to it. Bring even some cognitive understanding to it, a big picture to it. And just be with it as it changes, because something will change as you bring kind presence to this tiny piece of a pattern activated by this manageable trigger in your environment.